Hi, hello everybody. I'm Stephanie. Long time no see. Oh, okay. We just see each other 2 weeks ago, right? And I'm so happy to share everybody about the digestive system. Digestive system. Okay. Do you think the digestive system is very important? Yeah, we just see from the video. We understand. Uh, we can treat the food to small molecular. Then small molecular means nutrient. In our body, we need more than 40 nutrients, including the amino acid, glucose, vitamin A, B, C, D, E, and mineral, calcium, magnesium, many, etc., etc. More than 40 items, right? But you know what system do the work? That's our digestive system. So it is so important. Yeah, even you have a good appetite, but if you don't have the good digestive system, how can you treat all the food to nutrient? Because nutrient is the food of our cells. If our cell no food, how can maintain a life, right? So digestive system is so important. Okay, so in the beginning, we should understand what's the reaction, what's happened in the digestive system. I can say there are two reactions in this system. The first one is a physical reaction. What means physical? Then the other is a chemical. So it is on the contrary meaning, right? So physical reaction means the contraction and the relaxation. That means, for example, your food, you need chew. You just see the video. You have to chew in the mouth, right? And even your stomach, even your small intestine, large intestine, we need to contract, always contract every day. So it is one kind of reaction of the physical. But how can we maintain all the organ can do the physical reaction very well? That's the first key point, right? So I would share you, because all the organs from the mouth to the large intestine, all the organ, what's the materials of the organ? Protein, of course, it is the number one important things. And the other is cellular C, vitamin C, because by protein and vitamin C, they can combine now in our body to collagen. You know collagen? For example, like your skin, your muscle, even inside the organ. So every organ we need is protein and vitamin C will combine. So there's a reason why collagen, yes. So why we need to take the food, protein food, and we need to take the vitamin C, because vitamin C we cannot produce our body. We have to eat fruit and vegetable, right? So because in our body, they will combine collagen, they will combine our organ. So it is very important. And why we need calcium? Because calcium is a mineral, one kind of mineral. It is responsible for the contract. And the other is a magnesium. It is responsible for the relaxing, contract and relaxing. We need the two reaction in our organ, right? So we need calcium and magnesium. Okay, so in your food, you can check your protein, vitamin C, calcium, magnesium, enough or not. If not enough, how can your organ do the physical reaction, right? The second is a chemical reaction. What's chemical reaction? This means something happened. Chemical, right? Chemistry. So from the food in our mouth and the stomach and the small intestine, they need to change from the big molecular to small molecular. How can our body do that? Because enzyme, we have many kind of enzyme. Protein enzyme, carbohydrate enzyme, fat enzyme to digest. But what is enzyme? If you cannot create enzyme automatically and fully, how can you do the chemical reaction 100%? Am I right? Okay, so what is enzyme? Actually, it is one kind of protein. Enzyme is protein. It is not a cell. It is a protein. When we need it, our body will create. But people, we have to understand, if you want to create an enzyme, then they will go into stock. I mean, for example, the liver in the stock, there are many amino acid stock, right? But if you don't have the right amino stock, how can you combine the enzyme? If you cannot combine enzyme, how can you do the good digestion, right? So if you take the protein, so it is a reason why we should take the protein food. So important, not only the quality but also the quantity, right? Okay, because it is a material doing the enzyme. Then the other is a B complex. Why I write down the B complex? You know, B complex means B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B12, folic acid, choline, like that. So it is a group. So B complex, what's reaction it happened? Protein is enzyme. Enzyme like the doctor, you know, for people, for example, people going to the hospital doing the surgery, right? Operation. The doctor, of course, most important. He have to handle the operation, right? But you see, many nurses just beside, they will prepare the, excuse me, they will prepare the cotton, the scissor for the doctor, right? So those nurses, they are the coenzyme, CO enzyme. Coenzyme means they are not enzyme, but they are the assistant for the enzyme. So we call them coenzyme. Coenzyme may be complex in the chemical reaction. Sometimes they need a mineral. So there's a reason why in our body we need many vitamin and the mineral, because in our body biochemical reaction we need many of them to play and coenzyme playing the role of the coenzyme. So we can combine chemical reaction and the physical reaction. Our body, if you want to let your organ digestive system, we need is a protein, vitamin B, vitamin C, and calcium, right? So with conclusion, in your food, you should have a much food about the vitamin B, C, calcium. Okay, so understand. So it is the most important. Okay, so just let's talk about every organ. The first one is mouth. So you understand. So in our mouth we have a physical reaction, and there is also the chemical reaction, because they can digest the carbohydrate to the sugars, to some sugars. So there's a reason. If you chew the bread or rice or noodle longer time, you feel a little sweety, right? Because in our saliva we have some carbohydrate enzyme. They can digest it. So there are physical and a chemical reaction. But what problem in the mouth? Maybe some people, especially for the children, many children, they always say, oh, I don't have appetite. They eat so few. So many parents, they are worried about their children, right? Because they just don't have appetite. Even you cook very delicious food, but the children, no appetite. Wow, what's going on? Yeah, maybe this time, those children, maybe some adults, they lack of iron. Iron is a mineral, one kind of mineral, right? So where can we get the iron? Of course, red meat, like a beef, right? The beef is more red than chicken, am I right? But in Philippines, as I know, wow, jalebi, madala, always the fried chicken, right? So if you always eat the protein food, the chicken, not the beef, of course, iron is so few. And in the plant, we can eat the spinach. Spinach also have many iron, but for people, it is impossible. Every day you take the spinach, right? So some of people, they lack of iron, they don't know. But most of the the children, they lack iron. Almost 3 children, there is 1 children, they lack of iron. That's the reason why they cannot grow up very well. So do you know iron is very important? Because iron can catch oxygen. If you feel no oxygen, how can they maintain alive, right? So it is very important. Okay, in the mouth, maybe some people they have they like to eat more vinegar, more garlic, more spicy, or more sweet, more hot. Why people they like the spicy taste, very hot taste? Because in their food maybe they lack of vitamin B. Because when people they lack of vitamin B, they will no feeling of the taste in their tongue. They just cannot feel about the flavor. So they have to stimulate the cell in the tongue, yeah, to eat the food, right? So those people, if they like to eat spicy taste, they should take more vitamin B. Okay. Then some people in the mouth inside, you know, wound. Some people they have a wound inside. Oh, very painful. Do you have any experience? Sometimes you have a wound inside. Oh my God, you cannot eat, even you cannot drink water because very, very painful, right? That's because in your food, maybe already long time, you lack of the multi-keratin. Because multi-keratin is a material about your mucus of your mouth. Then you don't have the multi-keratin. Where can we get the multi-keratin? You should take more colorful food. For example, green, dark green, red, yellow, green, colorful food. If you didn't take the colorful food, how can you get the multi-keratin? So that's a reason maybe you wound inside, right? So you have a wound, you don't like to eat because painful, okay? Some people, they chew difficultly. For example, maybe your grandfather, grandmother, maybe not years old, even you just only 40 or 50 years old, you already chew difficulty. Because why? Maybe your teeth not so strong, right? This is a problem because you lack of calcium. And the other, not only the teeth, the strength of teeth, but also the joint in your mouth. We have many joints in our mouth. Yeah, so there's a reason we can speak, we can laugh, we can sing the song, because we have many joints. In our body, we have 400 joints, including the mouth. So especially the old people, when they're getting old, they lose the glucosamine very easily. So when they're getting old, they lack of the glucosamine. Yeah, they need, but people don't know. Yeah, so this is a reason the old people, grandfather, grandmother, only just can eat the soft food, right? Soft food. They cannot chew hard food. Yeah, so that's because glucosamine they need. Okay, and some people, they cannot have enough saliva. Very few saliva. Can you imagine that? If you a day your saliva so few, how can you speak? How can you eat the food? How can you swallow? If you always feel very dry, no, you don't like to eat, right? Because very dry, very difficult to swallow. Okay, so that's the reason why people have the problem of a few saliva, because in our mouth we have a saliva gland. They will increase, create the saliva. But when you lack of vitamin A, they will close the gland. They cannot create more saliva. So that's because multi-keratin, you lack of multi-keratin. So people understand. So you have those problems in the mouth, please take some single item for your body. Okay. The second, when we go into the stomach, right? You just see the video where how long stay in the stomach. 4 hours in the food. So this is a reason why you take the breakfast maybe just 8 a.m. Then you feel hungry in the noontime because empty in your stomach, okay? So you think about that. In your stomach, you have a physical reaction, of course, contraction and the relaxation, right? And that's unique. Protein, vitamin C, and calcium, and chemical reaction also, protein and B. So even your stomach, you need those items. And then if you don't understand, and the other problem is a mucus membrane in the upper layer of stomach. That's we call the mucus membrane. Because the membrane, we need what? Of course, protein and vitamin C is a collagen, but vitamin A is the upper layer of a stomach. So people don't understand why always have a problem of a stomach. They need a multi-keratin. Then if you already intestine inflammation, you already sometimes you feel painful in your stomach, you can take some lecithin E. Lecithin E in our product, lecithin E, not only the lecithin, but also have the vitamin E. Vitamin E is very important to repair your stomach also. So that's the reason why you need A and E. Then if you have some in the beginning, maybe small problem. What's the small problem? Sometimes after you eat the meal, you feel bloating, right? You feel uncomfortable. You cannot say what's wrong, what's going wrong, but you just feel bloating, many gas in your stomach, right? So you have to and finally you move out the gas, then you feel better. So this means your stomach already some problem, okay? And then if you still ignore, maybe your gastritis, many acid, they cannot reaction, because in our stomach, in the organ, we have a strong acid, because strong acid can kill the bacteria and virus, right? Then in the stomach, the most important is to digest the protein food. So our body, our stomach will create the strong acid and the protein enzyme. But if you always eat rice, because Philippine people like to eat rice, unlimited rice, spaghetti and bread. So in your stomach, maybe too much carbohydrate. Then the acid didn't use, right? They didn't use out. So the acid will hurt the mucous membrane. They will hurt the mucous membrane. So you will feel gastritis, right? And then day by day, year by year, then you feel ulcer. Oh, you feel very, very uncomfortable, right? And then if you didn't try to improvement, one day you bleeding. Wow, it is terrible. Maybe kill your life. I have a friend. He do the massage in Taiwan. Then one day I ask her, because he changed another job, another company. I say, oh, maybe he is in the Zoom. Vincent, I ask her, why you change your company? He talked to me, oh, because my boss, the spa in Taiwan, passed away, died. I said, why? What's going on? Why so suddenly? He said, the boss of the spa, he has a problem, the stomach bleeding. When he feel very, very uncomfortable and sent to hospital, suddenly passed away because the stomach bleeding, maybe bleeding few days, he doesn't know. So when you have the blood stool, wow, please, quickly going to hospital. Yeah, it is already bleeding in your stomach. So how can we improvement? How can we save our stomach, right? Maybe if you ask the doctor say, oh, you have to take the medicine all your life. No, in my experience, I help at least more than 3 people from the stomach problem. You need a protein, 2 scoop, right? Multi-keratin, A means multi-keratin, 2 scoop, 2 tablet. You need B, you need C. I just combine those items, right? So B, C and E, 2 tablets. And the last one is calcium, 2 tablets, because physical reaction, right? So totally, if you take 2 times a day, not only just 1 time, because if you already have a problem, you just take 1 time. How can you repair your stomach? You know, I tell you another real story. I have a CAAdeline, ABO. Her name is Benita. The first time, 10 years ago, my first time to Philippines. In that time, I have a meeting. I talk about the vitamin A, the function for the stomach. Then Benita, she already has a stomach problem. Also, she already ulcer. She have to take the checkup, check the stomach every year, and never recover. Then until listen my lecture, then he just shocked. Oh, he never know how to prepare his stomach until the meeting. I just talk about the vitamin A and protein, the importance. She was shocked. Oh, is it true? Can I repair my stomach? Or even already more than 10 years? I say, yes, you try. And then next month, I come back to Philippines. She was very, very happy to share me. Her stomach already repaired, not pain anymore. It's good? Wow, very good, right? Okay, so that's a problem, stomach. Okay, so then the third organ is small intestine. So all the food after the 4 hours, they were going to small intestine. Those food will stop there for 3 to 8 hours. 3 to 8 hours. So what's the length? The small intestine, 60.2 meters. Wow, my God. Do you think it's very long? Wow, maybe 2 of you or 3 of you, the height, right? So very, very long, just in your thumb, right? So meters. So in here, we have a physical reaction. Remember, we have a chemical reaction also, because we still have to digest protein, carbohydrate, and oil to the nutrient. So still chemical reaction. And here, in here, so long, small intestine, we need to digest continuously to digest. And then why we need so long? Because we also need to absorb to our blood, then our cell can get the food, right? So if you digest and absorb 100%, because after when those food leave the small intestine, no more absorbed in the large intestine. So we have to absorb 100%. But you think if you are healthy, of course, you can digest and absorb 100%. That means you're healthy. But on the contrary, if your small intestine not so good, if it is cannot do the digestion and absorption, okay, so all the nutrient in the food, they will get lost. Am I right? They cannot digest to the good nutrient. And the other way, they cannot absorb by our body. They will get lost to our stool. Oh my God, you spend so much money, eat food, delicious food, but finally they become stool. Oh my God, you lost your money, right? you lost your money very easily. So so those people, if they cannot do the very well the job, always very slim. So you can see some people, they have the problem, the stomach. Sometimes they still fat, still bigger. But if the people, they have a small intestine, yeah, always slim, because they cannot digest and soft, right? And sometimes bacteria, for example, if these people, they don't have a very good immune system, very easy get a bacteria or virus infection. For example, this COVID-19. Some of people, they have a diarrhea, diarrhea, because the immune system is so weak, so the virus will affect the digestive system, including the small intestine. So very easy diarrhea. Then if you diarrhea, that means you don't have a nutrient. Okay, so this time you need garlic. Why we need garlic? Because in the special case, if you have the infection of the bacteria and virus, not the organ problem, but if you infected, so this time you have to kill the bacteria or virus. So you need garlic. So you need to take some garlic. They can stop the diarrhea because your symptom will be improvement because garlic kill the bacteria and virus. So in this time, we just don't say the infection. We just say normal time. You always cannot digest and absorb very well. This time you need protein, vitamin B, right? And C and calcium. That's what you need in the small intestine. If you can take 1 day, 2 times, always 2 times, okay? Because if you only just 1 time, the nutrient is not enough. Then even people, if they don't have the problem of the budget, of course, 3 times, it's good. It's good because every meal, you let your body have a very, very good nutrient. Of course, you can recover very, very quickly. Like I just say the testimony, the Benita. I suggest the Benita, you take every meal. So this is the reason, only 1 month, I come back. She was very, very happy to share me, already done, already recovered. Okay, so we just see another, the last one organ is a large intestine. Large intestine, you know, when the food, we will not absorb. This means where in the volume, maybe some waste, right? And some fiber. We need fiber because fiber can increase the volume of stool. Okay, so it is very important to eat more the vegetable and fruit because fiber, right? So those things stop the large intestine will be 12 to 24 hours. If you only just stay here 12 to 24 hours, this means you poo-poo 1 to 2 times a day, right? So you think if you can poo-poo 2 or 3 times a day, oh my God, your poo-poo always very fresh, right? Do you like your poo-poo fresh or longer time? Or like a wine, or like a whiskey, you know? They put the time longer, then the taste will be very good, right? But the stool put in your large intestine, few days, few weeks, oh my God, should it be very good taste? Oh, impossible, right? And then how long? 1.5 to 2 meters in your body, large intestine. Because here, only physical reaction to absorb the hard water again. Because in the waste, we still can use the water. So in here, we will absorb the water again. No chemical reaction, no digest here. Okay, so if your large intestine healthy, and your water enough, so people if drink so few water, they cannot poo-poo very easily, right? Will be constipation, and the food volume very important also, and also the fiber enough. So that's the reason you should take 7 serving of the vegetable and fruit, right? For women. And for the men, you should take the 9 serving of vegetable and fruit. But most of people, maybe 75, 80, or 90, 95%, not enough, right? Because people are always very busy. But I think now everybody stay at home. Maybe you can eat more vegetable and fruit, right? Maybe you will find, oh, the problem, constipation. Oh, not like before, right? You can poo-poo very easily because you can increase the food volume, water, and the fiber. Then if you if you can take enough, so we should have a 5-star stool. What's mean? Do you like to stay in a 5-star hotel? Why? Because 5-star hotel so clean, so very nice, right? And comfortable, right? So if you have the 5-star stool, you will feel comfortable. You have a very good atmosphere, but not that. Wow, my God, you will feel uncomfortable. So we should have the standard 5-star stool. What is the first star? Okay, so I hope everybody can check your stool. Your stool. Do you have your stool every day yellow? We just see the color yellow or very dark, very dark brown. Oh, it's not good. You should light yellow. Yeah, right. And length, the long like a banana. But people will tell me, oh, Stephanie, we have many kind of banana in Philippines. Very small or big one. Which one? Of course, bigger one. Of course, okay. You should like the bigger one banana, not a smaller one. The species of banana, very bigger one, and the diameter should be like the bigger one. Okay. The second, you should poo very fast. Only just a few, maybe just a few seconds. Sometimes you have a feeling when you want very hurry want to go to poo, then you can feel very quickly, few seconds. Then you will see your stool very big, very long, right? So that means good. So you should be very fast. But I know many people when they want to go to the CR, they will sit there and they can read the novel, read the book, because they understand I have to stay here maybe 15 or 20 minutes, so I will read books. Okay. The second, floating. If you have a good star stool, should be floating on the water. Wow, it's very difficult, right? Most of people, the stool will going down in the bottom of the of the toilet, right? And no bad odor. But you know, some people when they poo, wow, so much bad odor. That means not good environment in your large intestine, right? That means your bacteria not so good. You should take some yogurt, okay? Less toilet paper. When we use the toilet paper to clean your, where they are, you should use the less toilet paper. But you know, sometimes you have to 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, not clear. That's because the large intestine the muscle contraction maybe not so good. Okay, 5-star stool, people. Yeah, we should follow that's our goal. Okay, everyone the same goal. Okay, so last one. So people, when you have the constipation, okay, protein, it's very important, right? Okay, protein, vitamin C, B, C, calcium. We just already, because the contraction, we need the protein, C, and calcium. That means contraction and relaxation. So if you can contract very well, so of course you can poo very easily. But why we need the vitamin B? Because you know, sometimes why people constipation? Because no feeling. You don't have the feeling want to go to toilet. So you will stay there 2 days, 3 days, even 1 week. You just going to toilet, poo. So that's because maybe you lack of a vitamin B. You should take some vitamin B to increase the what's mean the feeling. Okay, you understand me? Feeling. You know, you go to CR is one the meaning. So meaning that means the nutrient cell. Okay. The lecithin E. If you take some lecithin E, you can let your stool more soft. You can feel very good, easy to going out. And fiber can increase the volume. We have a fiber in Philippine market, right? If you can take 2 tablets, everyone you take the 1 tablet, you need a 200 ml water. So if you take 2, you need at least 400 cc water. Okay. So if you try this recipe twice a day, you can improvement the constipation. Okay. The conclusion, we learn from the mouth, the stomach, small intestine, large intestine. If you have a healthy digestive system, your cell can get rich nutrient. If your cell can get rich nutrient, of course, you can be very, very healthy, right? Okay, so digestive system is very important. I show you one testimony only. Okay, later. I show you. This is my downline. This is my downline. I just share one case of you. The downline, if you can see the Chinese, she just shared me last year. She has many problems, very swollen. You can see the left photo is become bigger, right? And then dizzy and faint, and the triglyceride is high. She's only just 38 years old, and then blood sugar higher. Even the right cell number is not normal, and then very, very weak. But she still have to work every day. Wow, what's going on? And then because she always have the problem of the digestive system, right? So last year I suggest her quickly you try first from the protein, vitamin B, especially the vitamin B, and so she is going to be depression. Depression. People they lack of vitamin B will be easy to be depressed. Okay, I suggest protein and vitamin B and C and calcium only in the beginning, and then wow, few days, only less than few days, then you can see more slim, right? Then she feel very slim, very happy. And now, do you want to see now the picture? Now, the lady, wow, like a young lady, right? That's the picture of now. But can you see 1 or 2 years ago, like a mother, right? But now, very, very cute, like just a 20 plus student, right? And beautiful, big eye, amazing, right? That's because the lady always have the problem of a digestive system. Since she was 13 years old, she always have the problem until 38 years old. She resolved the problem. So do you think so? Digestive system is very, very important. Do you think so, everybody? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, my sharing. Thank you.
Okay, a big applause to Miss Stephanie. Wow, that's a very fantastic sharing. And the testimonies. We learn really a lot from Miss Stephanie, always. Yeah, so I'm sure every one of us, we want to hear more from Miss Stephanie, right, in the near future.
Okay.
Yeah, if you agree, you type 1. Okay, yes. That's fantastic. Yes, thank you. And well, guys, do you still remember what Miss Stephanie told us about the 5-star stool? So we have to check our stool every time when we visit the CR. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, how many of you can still remember? In Chinese, we always say refer the stool as the goal. Okay. Yeah. So what is the quality of your goal? Can you still remember? It must be yellow color, as big as a long banana, not a small banana, right? We have to excrete it fast. I mean, maybe many people, they visit the CR and then sit there for a long time. Okay, yeah. So it has to be fast and floating, and no bad odor, less toilet paper. Yeah, I mean, imagine at a time like this right now, a lot of people rush to the supermarket to buy toilet paper. So if we really take care of our digestive system, we can save money, right? Stephanie?
Yes, of course.
Yes, yeah, on the toilet paper.
You
Okay,
don't need
yeah,
so
so
much toilet
of
paper.
course, yes, correct, yeah. So okay, so just to share with you some of the points that I always share with people to obtain optimal health. Now, what are the things that we need? First, of course, is the balanced diet. Second is the positive mind. And I know that at a time like this, a lot of people get negative. But as I say, we as ABOs, we have to learn to be positive. So always listen to Miss Stephanie's talk. Always listen to our successful leaders' talks, okay, to be positive. And then exercise. I know a lot of people, although they cannot visit the gym anymore, but they do the exercise at home and through Zoom meeting. And then fourth is the quality sleep. All right. And actually, a lot of people tell me, Mom, I don't have money to buy this Nutrilite. I know it's very important. Here's a quote for you, okay? It costs money to stay healthy, but it is even more expensive to get sick, okay? Yeah, so it's not worth it. So yes, do you have any questions that you want to ask Miss Stephanie? You can post the questions in our chat room, and Miss Stephanie will answer your questions, okay? Yeah. Another quote for us: he who has health has hope, and he who has hope has everything. So health is very, very important. Okay. Yeah. So do we have any questions here? We have a question here. Yeah. Oh. Okay. We have a question here. Which Nutrilite product would you recommend in supporting enzymes build up for the chemical reaction to take place? Stephanie? Yeah, Stephanie.
We have okay, later.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, because in Philippine market, we don't have the enzyme product, right? So you need to take the protein and vitamin B more. And then you can take more the vegetable and fruit, because the enzyme will be killed by hot water, you understand? So the vegetable, if you cook, when you cook the vegetable, the enzyme will be killed. But if you take the fruit, for example, pineapple, there are many enzymes, pineapple. And anyway, you just take, because easier for you to take the fruit. You can take the fruit, you can take the enzyme from the fruit, and the other way from the Nutrilite is the protein and vitamin B. B can coenzyme, but the material to create the enzyme, that means you need a good quality of protein. Can you understand me?
Okay. Does that answer your question? Our ABO from Brunei. The next question, any recommendation? Oh, hang on. Any recommendation for fatty liver?
Fatty liver. You mean the suggest, right? Omega-3, the good fatty liver, fatty liver, of course, protein, vitamin B, and the lecithin E. You know, even the liver, also the organ, digestive system, because all the nutrients will go into liver, they will transfer to liver. So liver is a factory. It's a factory, our body, they doing 500 biochemical reaction. We need lecithin E, because lecithin can remove the fat in your liver. Okay, so you can see the demo lecithin. Okay, so B, lecithin, and protein is most important for the fatty liver. You can take more as possible as you can. Okay, you can chew the lecithin, maybe six tablets a time. You can take the 3 times, even 3 times is okay.
Okay, thank you.
You can take 3 meal also.
How many tablets per meal?
For B?
For B,
even for fatty liver, because you know the tablet vitamin B is very small in Philippines. You can take 5. You take 5 in the morning and the afternoon, the breakfast and lunch. Then as to the dinner, some people, if you take too much vitamin B, maybe they cannot sleep because energetic, I mean. So you can focus in the morning and the afternoon. That means breakfast and lunch. Yeah. So 5 tablets.
Okay.
Then let's
thank you.
Anytime you can take. Yeah, anytime you can take.
Okay. Next question. What supplements for people always burp loudly, randomly?
Again? Loudly?
What supplements for people always burp, B-U-R-P, burp loudly?
B-U-R-P loudly 什么意思？
就是常常会这个那个好像吃完饭这样子，有没有？
哦，打嗝就是我刚刚说那 stomach bloating 啊
bloating。
对，我刚刚不是说那个 stomach when you people always you have 那个英文怎么讲 burp when you burp after your meal, because I just talk about you the function of the stomach, and then because they contraction not very well, they cannot contract and relax very well, so that means the activity of your stomach cannot do very well. So that means your protein, vitamin C, and calcium to increase the movement of stomach. Then your gas will be better. Yeah, if you don't solve the problem, easy inflammation of your stomach. Okay. So that's just beginning of the stomach. Bloating, I mean the bloating 不是胀气吗 ？bloating 对吗？
它是打嗝。
打嗝也是气啊，就是气在肚子里面出不来，就是它蠕动力不够。对。
Okay. All right. Yes, thank you. Next question. What can you recommend for a person with kidney problem?
Kidney problem?
And for people on dialysis.
Dialysis, okay. Protein. You can take the protein meal by meal, maybe smaller. One scoop, three times a day. Yeah, in a meal. Because people, they always worry about the volume of the protein. Because doctor always say, oh, you should control your protein quantity, right? So I suggest that you should take a M-way or plant protein. 1 scoop, the breakfast, lunch, and dinner, 1 scoop. You still can take some other source of protein, but less the volume of the other protein. But M-way, you should take at least 1 scoop, 1 scoop, and 1 scoop. And the other, you should take single item is Accelera C. Because Accelera C and protein, they will combine the collagen. Even the kidney is an organ, right? They also need the collagen. So vitamin C, I would suggest, and B, because if you can increase the function of a liver, they will low down I mean, if your liver is better, then your kidney will not overwork. Understand? Because many toxin in our blood, many toxin, maybe too high sugar and contamination, many things in our blood. If your liver, they can treat very well, then they will not increase the burden of kidney. So if you already have the kidney problem, dialysis, okay, so that means your liver, you should improve the function of the liver. That's mean vitamin B, you need B and C and protein, okay, for the kidney.
Okay, B, C, and protein. Okay,
yes,
good.
Yes.
Next question. What are the natural sources of lecithin? Is
lecithin?
There any, is there any foods of Yeah.
Okay, okay. Only from the food is egg yolk, egg yolk,
Egg yolk.
egg yolk, and then
Okay.
soybean. Only almost only just these two items you can get reach the lecithin. But you should take care about the egg yolk, because also have some high cholesterol, right? For people, if they have problem with that cardiovascular disease, they cannot take too much of the egg yolk, right? It is impossible. You take many egg yolk a day, so that's the reason you cannot take lecithin enough. And the other, soybean, if you have the problem of the gout, uric acid too high, you easy to get the gout. Then if you take the soybean, then you have the risk to get the gout. So that's the reason why you take Amway, because Amway already extract from the soybean, but no uric acid inside, no purine inside. So don't worry, you just take Amway. You take Amway, it's better. It comes from soybean, but no uric acid inside, no purine inside. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Next question.
Okay.
If you take double X already, do you still need to take A, B, C, E, and CAAdeline?
Okay. So we always say human and cell. We always focus protein, double S, and the omega-3, right? That's they never overlap. If you only just take the 3 items, if you are healthy people, because many people they cannot get very balanced nutrient. So we suggest if you feel healthy, of course, protein, double S, and omega-3 in the morning, the breakfast, and if you can take the evening, it's better. It's enough. But you already have the symptom of the problem. For example, if you already allergy, you already ulcer, you already have allergy, asthma, many problems. This means your body already lack vitamin A, multicarotene too much. So this time, if you only take the double S, not enough for your body. So you can not only take the double S, you can take another extra multicarotene. Understand? For example, if you have a liver problem, you already have the fatty liver problem. If you only just take the double X, for you still need to increase the function of liver. So this time you take extra vitamin B and lecithin more. So we just case and by case. Okay. That if you very easy, you have a problem, the high BP, blood pressure. That means your blood vessel flexibility is not so good. You need to increase the flexibility. You need Accelera extra. You need Accelera C extra. Or your immune system is always so weak. Of course, please take some Accelera vitamin C to increase the immune system. So that's the reason we can add extra single items. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Next question. Could you please recommend or suggest what supplements are suitable for autism and for epilepsy? Autism, 自闭症. And for epilepsy, 癫痫.
Okay. 自闭症英文怎么讲？
Autism.
For the autism, that's the problem of the nervous cell, nervous system. So nervous system, we should increase the extra. For example, protein, double S, and omega-3. It is a basic. You need to add vitamin B. Okay, vitamin B is very important, and lecithin and calcium. Vitamin you need is vitamin B. The mineral you need is calcium. Okay, then the 3 basic items you add: vitamin B, calcium, and lecithin E to increase the nervous system health. Yeah.
What about epilepsy, 癫痫?
癫痫，英文怎么讲？再讲一次。
Epilepsy.
Epilepsy. That means the unbalance of the mineral. Because the mineral, they have the positive ion. For example, calcium, there's a positive 2. It is iron, right? The magnesium is a positive 2. The iron is a positive 2 also. So many iron in our body. So control our nervous system to transfer. So the case, they don't have the very balance of the nutrient, of the mineral. So I suggest you take the protein and the double A's. Double A's already give you the very balance of mineral. So you should take the double X, maybe 3 sets a day, every meal. Every meal you take the double X, and double X. Then you can get more very equivalent of the mineral. Okay. Then if are very serious, I suggest you can take maybe extra calcium for two tablets a meal, and 1 iron. Two calcium and 1 iron a meal. You just add extra. Okay.
Okay. What's the dosage for the kidney concern? Vitamin C and vitamin B.
You mean the reason? The dosage.
The dosage.
Okay. For the dialysis of a kidney problem, I suggest every meal you 1 scoop of protein, right? Then 2. Let me see. Okay. Because many the patient of the kidney, they very worried, very sensitive for the food supplement. So I think you can improve the liver first. So B, you just take protein, 1 scoop, and 1 set of double X, and then 2 tablets of B, and C2 also, B2, C2 also in the breakfast, right? And the lunchtime also the double is 1 set, B2, C2. But in the evening, only 1 scoop the protein and C. Don't take the doubles and B in the dinner time, in the dinner, because maybe in the doubles too much the vitamin B, you will feel energetic, right? So I think in the dinner, just 1 scoop of protein and 2 acid, it's better. But the other, breakfast and lunch, you can take 1 double A's and 2 tablets of vitamin B and 2 C. Okay.
Yeah. We have a leader suggesting that because autism and epilepsy is another big topic, so maybe we have to give another class on these 2 problems. What do you think?
Next time, right?
Yeah.
Next time
just
for
just on the autism and epilepsy.
It should be conclusion about the nervous system. Yeah, nervous system, because nervous system disease including the problem, the OPC. Yeah, the 2 kind of the disease is including the nervous system 就说神经系统的病比较多，它那个只是2个里面的其中的病嘛。那如果要讲 nerve 就是神经系统的疾病就好了，可以涵盖在里面。
Okay，
这样可以吗？对。
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we will take into consideration for this topic. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. One last question. Okay, because we are drawing to the end of the meeting. 另外一个在问荨麻疹要吃什么营养？荨麻疹的英文是什么？
荨麻疹就是用英文的还是中文的？荨麻疹英文怎么讲
？Urticaria. Does anybody have any idea what's the English term for 荨麻疹？I look up the dictionary.
Allergy. We just say allergy of skin, right? Allergy of skin.
I will type
the English. Allergy or itch. Skin itch. Skin irritation.
是不是 eczema?
Yeah, something eczema, I think. No,
psoriasis, I think. Psoriasis.
This is the dictionary term.
Psoriasis.
Eczema 是什么？ Allergy.
Psoriasis,
Anyway.
like-
Anyway,
Okay,
anyway.
I tell you. I tell you anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Allergy.
Okay.
That's one kind of allergy of skin, right? But the allergy, not only skin, but also your eye, your nose, your throat, your skin. Just it happened in skin. That's that's the disease, right? You told me about the Schumacher. But actually, any kind of the allergy you need is a protein, vitamin C, because it is a collagen, right? And the multi-keratin. Multi-keratin, please take more, maybe 3 tablets a time. Then you can take 3 times a day. That means 3 of multi-keratin. Yeah, and vitamin C you can take the 3. Why 3? Because vitamin C the dosage is only 100 milligram, very low, very low dosage. I suggest that 3 multi-keratin, 3 vitamin C, and 2 scoop of protein. Then 3 times a day. Okay, 3 times a day. You can try that. Maybe next
Okay.
time you can share the testimony.
Yes.